Hey guys, it's Coach Carrie, and this week we have a lot of birthdays that we are actually celebrating. There's 3 of us in our Lexington class. My mom's got hers, my son just had his. It's like all these birthdays all at one time. So last week in our Lexington class, one of our good friends, Rhonda, she said, now I'm bringing cupcakes for next week, which is awesome, but what goes with cupcakes? You gotta have ice cream with cupcakes when it comes to birthdays, right? So today we're going to be making just a good old traditional vanilla ice cream, and it's going to be going with our cupcakes that we have in class on Tuesday. So I'm just going to show you really quickly how we do this. All right, so before I get started, I do want to show you my ice cream maker. This is a Cuisinart. It comes with this barrel here. I keep this in the freezer at all times. It is cold. Like normally I have to use my gloves to even take it out of the freezer. It's that cold. But this just sits right on top of here. I'm going to put my ice cream solution inside, and then I will use this to actually churn the ice cream, and then that's going to go on top. It locks in place. You hit the on button, and voila, it starts making ice cream. So this has been an ice cream maker that I have used for probably about 2 years now. I absolutely love it. It is perfect for ice cream. All right, so let's get started with how we're gonna make our vanilla ice cream. All right, so the first thing that it calls for is 1 cup of milk. So I'm gonna be using the unsweetened vanilla almond milk. And I'm just gonna put that into a bowl here. It calls for 3/4 cup of sugar, so I'm just going to replace that with xylitol. And I'm going to put just a pinch of pink sea salt in there, because actually salt will bring out the sweetness in our ice cream. So just a little bit of salt there. Okay, and now all I'm gonna do is take my hand mixer and blend that up. Once we have done that, we're going to add 2 cups of heavy whipping cream. Now, if you want to make this completely dairy-free, you can actually use the fat from coconut milk. Just put that in the refrigerator, and all the fat will come to the very top of it. And then you can just scoop that out and make sure you've got about 2 cups worth, and then you can have a dairy-free ice cream, which would be excellent also. I'm going to use 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and typically I just measure that just by putting it into my little cap here. That's one less thing I have to dirty up in the kitchen. And then we're going to whip it up again until it starts getting thick. Okay, now this does not have to be super thick or anything. We're not gonna be whipping it up to make our little stiff points. We just want everything mixed up really well. And then I'm going to go get my barrel back out, and then we'll start our ice cream process. So we put that in here, and all I'm going to do is pour my ice cream mixture right into the barrel. Put this in here just like that. Put it on the top. Turn it on, and in about 20 minutes, we're gonna have some ice cream, guys. Alright, so it's been right at 20 minutes, and my ice cream is officially thick. And I know a lot of times when you make homemade ice cream and you try to save it, and then it's like rock hard and it's not good or anything. I like to use the Tovolo, which is just a little container here, and it actually keeps your homemade ice cream nice and creamy, smooth, and everything. So I'm going to be using 2 of these. Let's see what this ends up looking like. So I'm just going to take the top off here. You see how creamy it is. So literally in 20 minutes, this is what happened. Now I like to use the vanilla as a base for any flavor that I choose to do. I can add strawberries to this. I love to do the mint chocolate, which I could add like the Lily's chocolate chips to it and a little bit of mint extract. That is one of my absolute favorites. During peach season, peaches are considered a day 57 and beyond food because they're a little bit higher on the glycemic scale, but that is a great way to have some peach ice cream, and there's no sugar in this, guys, and it tastes just like something that you would get at a fast food restaurant, that soft serve vanilla ice cream that we all love. That's exactly what this tastes like. So I'm gonna save this one for just a second, because I just might lick the bowl on that one. And then the rest of it, I'm gonna put it in my Totalos. And then I'm gonna stick it back in the freezer because I'm not gonna use this for a couple of days, but I wanna kind of prep ahead. I've got a busy week, so I'm just gonna add this ice cream right here, and then I'm gonna put it back in the freezer, and come Tuesday for class, it's gonna be all ready for us, okay? So while I'm scooping this out, just trust me. Here, I'll give you a small scoop here so you can see how creamy it is and everything. It is absolutely delicious, guys. So next time you are craving ice cream, realize yes, you can still have it. This is not a diet, this is a lifestyle. I love my ice cream. It's probably one of my absolute favorite foods, but I just make it a different way, okay? So until next time, guys, make good choices.